So this is going to be a short video where we talk about targeting. It may or may not be helpful. To the extent it is helpful, it's probably going to be most helpful for people who play clerics, druids, or shamans, or healers, people who have to switch targets constantly, as opposed to people who can just set up and automatically target the main assist until that mob is dead, and they'll switch with the assist whenever necessary. First, we'll start with the extended target window. I've added the combat dummy to the extended target window because he won't aggro. He's akin to, say, doing Final Fugue, where the archers don't go to the extended target window as far as I know, and there's a couple other mobs. I've manually added Faith and Texas to the extended target window, so we've got these three people in the extended target window. If you look at this equal sign, I've set it up so that it will cycle extended target. That's done through the hotkeys. We go up to Alt-W, manually, extended targets. Second. And here we are. Cycle through, so the equal and zero do different things. The zero key on my setup cycles through NPCs. The equal key cycles through, so I'm talking Texas, mob, Faith. Texas, mob, Faith, much of mob. Sometimes that's useful, sometimes that's not. You can also put your whole group over there if you want a quick, easy, cheesy way to switch targets. Now, as a cleric, sometimes I want to target the mob, and sometimes I want to target the main tank, and sometimes I want to target somebody else. So the ways that can be done, if I want to target Texas, I hit the number pad 2 key, and he is immediately targeted. As you see, target Texas, timer. I put a timer because I like to manually see that the keys are going down just in case there's a lag or something. The attack key, so now I'm targeting Texas, but I want to attack target the mob. I hit the 1 key, which is my attack key. X target 1, which usually will be set up to be the group assists target. And then some, because the way they cast, there's no delay. I can stun the mob. I can mark the mob. I can do that all with this, the hotkey, of course. I want to go back to Texas. I hit the number pad 2. I'm back on Texas, and I start hitting asterisk, which is my mash key line. So you see how it's doing this. It's whatever heal is next in line, it will go down. But say I hit it again in between the spell cycle, and it will do Yelp for me, and I threw hide in. I have no idea if that does anything. I know rogues will throw it in because it brings them to the bottom of the aggro list. Maybe it's mythology. I have never tested it, and it's the first to go whenever I need to go. You'll notice I have my miniature Horn of Unity there. It's not that I actually want to use it. I use it as a blocker. So this is an item here, and even if I notice I'm hitting this again and again, those go down. It stops here. This has gone up and it stops here. So Blessing of Sanctuary does not go off. And I actually have another key up here, which on certain class setups, obviously I have all of these as mash buttons. I want them all to go off, and then I'll finalize. This will go off. Usually it'll be like in case the Shadow Knight, it used to be his epic. I no longer do that. I now manually click the epic for the Shadow Knight because I'm maining him. I'm not boxing him. If I'm boxing him, it's hard to box a Shadow Knight. They're such an active class, so usually you want to drive on the Shadow Knight and let your cleric kind of sit back there and occasionally cast a heal. But that's how I handle targeting. You can also manually click, of course. Click whatever you want. But the key, if I also have the tab set up, so say I'm talking to mob, I'm targeting hero. I just hit the tab key and it goes back and forth. Again, that is set up. If you bring up the keys. You go to the keys, you go to the target windows, and you look down here and toggle last two targets tab. That may all be set up that way, or I may have set that up. I no longer remember. It's what I use though. Tab key is going back and forth. It's very convenient. Click, heal, hit the one key, and I'm going to stun him or whatever I've got up. Anyways, that's how I handle targeting. I hope this is helpful. I will talk to you guys later.